I mean, it's interesting that you people from the United States, when you have so much muck behind your back, from the wiping out of the entire race of Native Americans, and you Europeans having wiped out almost more than half of world's population across from Australia in Africa to America, now just like, putting your neck deep into other people's history, and also not being scientific about it, actually. For example, you said you estimated 15 temples or a dozen or something like that. Have you done a scientific survey, archaeological survey of every site possible which has already been dug out or not? And this is, can a genocidal, descendant of a genocidal people sit as a judge? Is that moral or fair? Yes, that nation stands on the dead bodies of Native Americans. What right does she have to come here and poke her nose into our history? No, what? Be fair, be fair, be fair, be fair. Have just, is this justice? Is this morality? Is this ethics? In today's density population count, it is 21 billion people that's been wiped out of the earth by your country.
What right do I have to comment on Indian history? I am a trained historian. I read Sanskrit, I read Persian. Many people cannot handle a woman talking and feel the need to scream over her. And so folks, does this mean that I am always right? Absolutely not. Sir, you need to be quiet or I will have you ejected. Is that clear? And so I may not always be right, and in fact, I certainly hope that my own views on Aurangzeb Alamgir have evolved, say 10 or 20 years from now. A lot of scholars are working on Aurangzeb right now, and I certainly hope that this new work that comes up in the next 5 to 7 years in particular changes some of my own views, right? The goal is not always to be correct. The goal is to move the ball forward and have ever better ways of understanding this guy and his impact on India's development. Let me take another set of questions here.
Good evening. Good evening, Audrey.